Hey everyone, Codex here. Today what we're gonna do is take a look at Harmony One, just doing some technical analysis and taking a look at where the price might actually go in the near future. So if that's something you are interested in and you find these videos helpful, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video and click on that bell icon so you get notified when I upload a new video. Also make sure to join our Telegram channel and let's get into this one. Now the last time we talked about Harmony One, which was 9 days ago when our price was at 17 cents, we discussed this current high volume node between 16 and 20 cents, and we mentioned how it represents a massive resistance, and we also said that this is a very hard level to clear out since we have spent a lot of time in here in the past. And look, despite this short move to the upside that acted like a chance for new entries, the price ended up coming back to this level, which disappointed a lot of holders, especially those that were excited about us breaking higher. Another thing to note is the 50 days moving average, and look, the price is currently below it, which worries me a little bit. Moving below the 50 days MA doesn't really inspire any confidence, and as long as we are below it, things will remain bearish. Back in December, when our price fell below our moving average, Harmony has spent about a month in here before managing to regain some control after finding support in this range and bouncing back up. However, back in the summer, Harmony has spent about 100 days below our line. We had a 3 months move to the downside, and although we had some candles above our moving average, the overall momentum was bearish in here, and that's what we would like to avoid right now. It would be much better if this ends up being something like in here, something like what we experienced back in December. However, if Bitcoin heads back down below the 40k level, since the economy and also the geopolitical news haven't been so good lately, then Harmony will spend a substantial amount of time in here. It's been what now? 21, 22 days since we first went below the yellow line, so it's still not a long period of time. Now, moving to the KDG on a weekly time frame, you can see that the momentum is still bearish. The black line is still following its trajectory to the downside, and the blue line is still winning its downside race against the orange line after having a cross right here. And even on the 18 hours time frame, the black line is still below the level of 20, which increases the odds of us going lower. Now, back in here, our black line was at the exact same level as now, and what ended up happening was a 48% move to the downside. So I would honestly expect some bearish momentum for Harmony within the next few days. Best case scenario, in my opinion, would be to keep moving sideways in the current range in this high volume node until things change, and worst case scenario would be to head to the downside given the bearish momentum, of course. Now, if we take a look at the MACD, you can also see the blue line is slowly converging. It's slowly heading towards the orange line to have a cross with it. And if that ends up happening, then a bearish momentum will be imminent. Now, one thing I want you to understand is that the MACD is actually a lagging indicator, which means that by the time you get a bearish cross, the price will already be down quite significantly. I mean, back in here, the price dropped more than 25% before we got our signal. And yes, the price kept going down indeed for some time after the cross, of course, but this is just to say that the MACD is a lagging indicator. So if you use it and you are relying on it, you are relying on having a cross, I just wanted to keep in mind that by the time you get one, if you get one, of course, the price will already be down by at least 10%. So overall, the momentum is still bearish with Harmony One after this massive move that we experienced back at the end of 2021. I honestly wouldn't expect much within the next few days. Best case scenario, if we are lucky enough, will be some sideways movement, and worst case scenario will be downside movement to lower levels. I'm really sorry for the bearish news. My videos have been lately a bit bearish, and I really want to be optimistic and to be joyful, and I want to give you your daily dose of hopium if that makes you happy, even just a tiny bit, but things don't look that great. The last 30 days have been quite rough for Harmony holders out there, but this is the game, this is crypto, and that's how things are. So that was about it, guys, for today. Thanks for sticking by till the end. Don't forget to leave the video a thumbs up, make sure to subscribe to the channel, share the video if you feel comfortable doing that, of course, and have a nice day. Peace.